Yes, we talk about race a lot here, but at least we're upfront about it. On this show, we say to your face what other people would say behind your back. Here are the nominees for Best Celebration of Diversity.
Not all black people are African Americans.
That's true. They're from Brooklyn, most of them.
They keep trying to paint Dean as like having race issues. I mean, he can't possibly be racist. He's from Vermont, for Christ's sake, and you can't really hate black people until you're around them a lot.
Now listen, I mean, it takes a while to build up to it. That's what we're talking about.
Will one white person one day admit that there's racism? What are y'all trying to do? Just say it's racism and we'll agree with you on everything else.
You will admit it's racism if you just give us a date. When you're going to stop hollering racism, even if it's 8 years from now.
Okay,
let's talk about that.
Just give us a date.
Talk about that.
Give us a date. Do we owe the Indians anything at this point, Jim?
I think we've been more than fair. Reservations, free turkey around the holidays, all the booze you can drink. I mean, we named teams after them. What do they want?
Yeah. We go to the Roy Rogers. I think it was managed by the Bloods. I'm not sure. I was one of the 3 white people there. And you know when you're the only white person with your black friend, they have to nod some secret signal to the blacks to let them know you get a pass? What's up, man?
My worst job imaginable, working in a bodega on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Yeah, I want to be surrounded by ice-cold malt liquor, menthol cigarettes, and a register full of cash at 3 in the morning. In a neighborhood that makes the Gaza Strip look like the Hamptons.
Wait a minute, folks. Me and Kev are talking. All right, we all say we want good people to run for president.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
I'll just throw a spear at me next time. God, come.
You look like a little bushman. What's the problem? Oh, you know, folks. Thank you, folks. Let me ask you something. Is there anything more enjoyable than the look on a comic's face when his stupid joke dies? Not to me. Here are the nominees for Best Bomb.
There's a bunch of people suing, or a couple people actually suing Grand Theft Auto, the makers of Grand Theft Auto, because a couple of teenagers reenacted what they saw in the game, and went out and shot people, and now their families are suing Grand Theft Auto. And this has nothing to do with bad parenting. I mean, it could happen to any of us, because I remember when I was a teenager, I was arrested for painting my face yellow and running around yelling "Waka Waka" after playing Pac-Man.
Shh! Nobody say anything. Please, audience, please.
It got a little chuckle,
please.
And that will look much better when it's finally
Audience,
edited.
please, let's give him an honest appraisal. That joke stunk.
You're right, it did stink. I apologize to the audience. And to you at home, this will probably never make the air, but if it does, I'm sorry. That joke was awful. I mean, granted, I'm not smooth enough to shove food into my fat face and bang my groin on the table.
Boy, that sucked. Could you edit this together where nothing ever happens?
Not with this.
And then when I walk by in the hallway, they're going to go, "No, good job, good job." I don't think
You'll never be back. You'll never be back on.
You're never going to have me
You'll
back
never
on.
see Todd again. Get one last look. Now that we killed this segment, but we tried like sons of bitches, didn't we?
I thought it was a good segment.
Dove, I'm hosting the show. You've been on twice.
All right, I'm sorry.
How about if I tell you what a
That's right, the boss knows.
I imagine Taxi and Friends are very popular in Palestine. Hey, Mom, before I strap on these bombs, can I watch Taxi one more time?
You know, actually,
I don't write my own stuff.
well, if you watch, first of all, I mean, if you watch Friends, you realize that that Rachel's not really the peacemaker.
Good point.
Holy Christ, I never thought I could top your bomb with the worst bomb.
Please bail us out. Come on.
I'm not going to bail. I'm going to strap one of your jokes to myself and run through Palestine.
Welcome back to the CQ Awards. Here's a little showbiz tippy. When you've been around a while, you're allowed to call in a few favors from other comic legends such as yourself. Let's look at the nominees for Best Call-In Favor. He's a big fan of yours, too.
He was on the show, yeah.
He was on the show. He's a fan of yours, too, George.
I love you. I love your 7 words you can't say on television.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've updated that a little bit.
Now I have 7 new words.
7 new words you can't say on television?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Jim Norton Show, everybody. How's that for a f***ing joke, you sucking mother?
George Colin just called us sucker motherfuckers.
I know. It's great.
Yeah.
Colin, what's up with the elf hat? Why do you make me wear the elf hat when I'm playing a lawyer?
You're the elf, right? So now the elf's a lawyer.
Well, it's making me feel uncomfortable. I feel stupid.
Oh, you didn't feel stupid wearing that elf movie, so tell me. Because I'm curious, how much money does it make to make you feel comfortable to dress like an elf, you stupid sellout?
You know, you've known me for years. You know my characters. We worked on SNL together. We were friends.
Yeah, but that was when we were both kind of equal. Now you've got a big movie career, so you're doing better than me, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
So if you had as much money as me, you would be happy?
Providing you had less than me, yeah.
I would have to do worse than you for you to be happy.
Yeah.
So that's how it is around here? A bunch of angry comedians who don't like to see anybody else do well? I didn't know that.
Well, I guess you don't watch the show.
Comedy Central.
Wow, folks, we're back with more of the CQ Awards. Now, sure, we all love intelligent humor, especially a man in a tuxedo who shoots out his watch like this. But that's what intelligent people do at their party. But that doesn't mean we don't like a good joke when we hear one. And that's why we're presenting nominee for Best Joke That Ends.
People name their kids after the products that they use all the time or that are important in their lives. You know, like I was telling my son Magnum Condom the other day.
What did I wish for?
I wish to walk into a nightclub sometime and get thrown by Johnny Depp into a back room and teabagged by Gilbert's grapes.
I don't like a porn movie because you start to watch a porn movie and there's a great-looking woman on and she's got big, everything's big and built and beautiful and she kind of becomes your girlfriend for a minute, you know, and then a guy with a big schlong walks in and your girlfriend.
Just in case you ever think we ever get grown up as comedians, what do you think of this? Hey, fella, how you doing?
That was like a money shot with Richard Simmons.
Should the U.S. get out of Iraq now or step it up, Norton?
You can't get out now. You absolutely can't. I mean, you know, it's like Kobe says, no matter how much resistance you meet, you can't pull out.
So in conclusion, to all the people that have a problem with me, I sincerely wish you the best. And I hope you will manage to hide your own hypocrisy and maybe someday we can meet and then if you want to suck my beautiful. If you want to just talk about censorship and hate speeches and just my balls or something, I mean, I'm open. You know what I'm trying to say.
During the blackout, Ted Koppel was the victim of a prank phone call during the blackout. Serious business. Then they have the crank calls. Now, to me, when I was growing up, a crank... What's so funny?
I like Britney Spears as much as anybody else, but I don't have to see her crotch, 2 minutes before kickoff.
Why not?
They're like, are you ready for some football? I'm ready for some hand lotion and a towel now.